I don't know, I just feel like saying all those things that sound super, super obvious, super cliche, and super like, girl, what are you even talking about? That's like no shit. But I don't know, I just, right now I'm drinking the yogi tea. I don't know if any of you guys know what yogi teas are, but they always come with a little card, and there's some quotes shared on each tea. And right now I'm drinking one which says, "Be aware of the power of spoken word." And I just resonate with that so much personally, because I always felt like my self-expression was best utilized in a way through spoken word, through written word, also through dance and everything I was doing, from more what you would call typically artistic things. But the spoken word is something especially important for me, and something that always has to, like, it's almost like it wants to come through. And I know there are so many people saying these things, and there are so many people also having their like platforms on social media, and there is like loads of that. You can go on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, and each time you would see, like, you know, hundreds, thousands of new people and new names that you never heard of, that you never saw, and you know, even titles that repeat itself. But what I wanted to say is that, yeah, there is a power in spoken word, and I feel there is a power in using our throat, our body actually, through to communicate in this form. Well, actually, every sort of communication is utilized and done and channeled through the body, since we're here in this 3D reality, or I should say are experiencing it, because we are nowhere and everywhere, nowhere in particular and everywhere in particular way of nothingness, and just being pure formless awareness. That is the core of who we truly are, and that's beyond perception, that's beyond conception, before conception, before all manifestations. But what I mean is that spoken word has such power. It truly has such power. And yes, we speak to ourselves all the time in our heads. we think constantly, but the thoughts have become so automated, especially when we are unaware and, you know, just going on with the life and unconscious of that. We are being programmed all the time and program ourselves, and the playlist, it just keeps playing and playing, and even if when we are conscious, the your recording sometimes starts and like gets replayed over and over again as well. And when we actually stop and pause and would say out loud what we think, we would see some things are just insane. And if they are not, if they're perfect and beautiful, then we strengthen that even more through our voice, and we manifest, and we change who we are, and the world reflects that. So yeah, with the power of spoken word and my today stream of thoughts that I wanted to share, regardless of whoever, if anyone is going to watch it, and it's completely unpolished and unedited, and probably nobody will hear it, or maybe somebody will, but I hope it will help, like be of any value to anyone. And yeah, the power of spoken word. There is a power in your voice, basically, what I'm trying to say. There is a power in you, and your voice is so powerful and strong, and it's creating not only your life, but the whole world and universes. And yeah, this message is just maybe to say that don't be afraid to speak your truth, whatever that means in whatever moment. Or if you don't want to speak, then don't speak. That's also your truth. Everything you do is your truth, and make your truth the truth that you truly desire it to be, not something that you think you must think because some other people think so, or this society, or you've been thinking this way and thinking this is a truth your whole life. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to start a new journey, like experience yourself in a different way. And in the end, it's all just an experience, and you're not your body, and you're not your life here, your life kind of situation, the circumstance. You're not, you're not your mother's daughter, you're not your father's daughter, you're not your father's son. You are experiencing this, but in truth, you are pure awareness. And yeah, I you could say love, but it's undescribable. This is the energy, the even energy before the love, or yeah. So this is just an experience, and we don't need to get so attached to it. We don't have to, but not get attached. I don't mean don't care from the bottom of your heart, and care the most that you can, but treat it like an expression of who you are and your love and this infinite journey that you're on, not as something that's going to end and that we have to cry over that or get emotional, because the ultimate you is not emotional. There is no emotions there. But when you are here, you can express yourself through, you can express the highest in this physical form that's so-called smallest. You can express the grandest. You can express the biggest, the infinite in these finite forms. And do it. Please do. Because this is only your experience, your life. And you only experience your life. You only actually experience yourself all the time. That's the funny thing. You interact with yourself. You have dialogues with yourself in forms of even other people, trees, animals, plants, the whole world. is the inner dialogue actually manifested out on the outside. That what's in, it's out, as above, so below, as within, so without. That's what it means. And why won't we make it the dialogue of love, the dialogue of beauty, the dialogue of joy, of passion, of happiness, of freedom, of unlimited possibilities, of dreams, of manifesting its dreams, of realizing the dreams, of being in bliss and in constant awe of the whole creation and us as creators, that's ourselves, in constant bliss, constant awe, love and appreciation of everything that we are.